Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the ladies' final. On behalf of Qatar Billiard Federation, the host nation here in Doha, it gives me great honour to introduce to you a very special guest. Ivan, how are you today?
Oh, feeling fantastic. Hello everybody, and it's a great honour to be in the commentary booth for the match. We have a Singaporean girl, ANRAN, and up against Thailand's WARATTHANUN, and she's the reigning world champion for ladies and the European Open champion.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, it's great to have somebody who can pronounce the names. I tend not to pronounce the names to avoid embarrassment, but let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the knowledge of this young man beside me will help me through the day. Now, I don't often have commentators with me, only for the finals, but right now this game is taking the world over.
Yeah, I think these. I think we got to get the flags fixed first on screen.
Oh, wait a minute, boss, cut the speaker. Ready? What's my name? Mr. Pepsi? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've just got some information for you. Ivan, how many minutes do they have to play this match?
Yeah, I think they're playing a race to 6, 100-minute time limit. As in all joy from China with Love tournaments, they've been having the same format for ladies. So we can see ANRAN on the table now. Solid's ball. She's playing the 4 into the last pocket. She's missed that. We get to see the Thai opponent now.
And the most important thing, Ivan, we don't play this game, and we're going to give you how we see it from the pool player's point of view, from the American pool table to the HEYBALL table, and we are finding it very difficult game to play. We're using our carbon fiber shafts, and we find it a little bit better to use a pool shaft. A lot of players tend to use a snooker cue around about a 12mm tip from 11 to a 12, but the reaction of the cue ball from an 8mm tip is giving it too much whip on the cue ball. So we're going to talk about today the cues they actually use, as well as the tips, and the key part of the game is the break. So Ivan, can you try and guide me? It doesn't matter about the clearances because we're all fully trained on that. What I mean is the break. How do you master the break? Over to you, Ivan.
Oh yeah, the break. So they're playing with a 3-point rule here in this tournament. So usually what happens, they hit across the face of the one ball, the ball, the apex ball.
Yes.
With a bit of a bottom and opposite side spin, and come off 2 rails and try to pot the wing balls into the middle pockets. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
The wing balls.
Yeah, the 2 balls under the first ball. Those are the wing balls.
That's the secret, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That nobody's told me that. Nobody. And all of a sudden, Ivan, you have just given the secret away, just to me only. I don't know if the fans will have heard this. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
So the secret is the wing balls. I never knew that.
So yeah. So as we can see, when the players get on their breaks in the next few frames, next few racks, and we can see how they get on with that. And we have the Thai lady now, WARATTHANUN. She's been living in Thailand for the last year or so, and she's been living in China for the last year or so and practicing. So she's been exposed to high-level opponents, and thus winning a couple of tournaments already this season.
And that's important, how you travel and learn how to play the game. And what a beautiful shot that is to get to the 8.
Yeah. So she has the 15 into the
Yeah.
bottom right.
But what I mean is she's got a beautiful position to get to the 8 from here.
That's right. Yeah.
There's a quick one I'd like to ask while we're seeing it, because we might not see it again. The rest.
Yeah.
Why do HEYBALL tables have a snooker rest? We're used to an American pool rest. Over to you.
Oh, you mean the one that looks like Batman?
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah, I think the pool rest is too complicating, don't you think, Paul? Yeah.
It helps us for the cue. When you got a carbon shaft pool cue or a wooden shaft, it's thicker, and the snooker cue goes right through that rest. And I struggled with it because it's a bit too small.
I see.
And the Batman rest has got the loops for the thicker cue to go through.
That's right. And I think if you're using a carbon fiber shaft on a brass headed rest, it gives a funny sound when you're trying to feather.
It does.
Yeah. And
I used it first time yesterday.
Yeah.
I was training with the gentleman from India who's in the final of the men's at 4 o'clock, and we had a training program yesterday, and I used the rest for the first time, and the whole thing was like, oh, what happened there? The whole thing moved.
The whole thing moved.
Yeah, and the rest came off.
Wow, that's a faulty rest. And
Yeah,
the screeching sounds could set off the fire alarms.
Oh, I like yours. Do you know what? My stage name is Pepsi, and I'll tell you what, you could be Coca-Cola.
There would be rivals, right? Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
Well, we don't want
we can't
rivals.
do that, man.
You
We're
could be
buddies.
ice. You're cool as ice. So we're having a great tournament here.
Right, it's getting the scores updated. So yes, WARATTHANUN is in the lead, 1-0, and we see ANRAN breaking in the second rack. There you see the wing ball 9 into the middle pocket.
Okay. Now, for me, we got 40 seconds to make a decision, plus an extension only in the game. For me, I've seen the pattern already. I'm going all in on stripes. Are you in all on stripes?
Yeah, I think I'm going all in with you on stripes. Yeah, 13 to the middle now.
And that's how you got to see the outcome of this game. You can't sit and wait. You have to react in your mind to go for it. And push the 6 ball as well into the cushion, if a possibility that is.
Yeah, she's got to be a bit careful here, because if she pushes the 6 in front of the 15, and then she's got to find another pocket for the 15. That's beautifully played.
That is such a dream. Now, you know these players.
Yep.
I've not seen them play. I was training, please forgive me if I can't pronounce the name. I was training with the lady from China.
Oh.
STH?
Yeah, Shi Tianqi is the lady from China.
That's it.
Yep.
Destroyed me, but it's okay.
Yeah, you'll get destroyed by her easily. Yeah, she's a very high quality player.
Unbelievable. I did, when I say quiet please, I was on the black, and I only said that a few times. She destroyed me. Unbelievable. And her break, she was making the cue ball, ladies and gentlemen. I'll explain how she broke. Lifted the cue ball in the air and it came back down.
Really?
Yeah.
What's she doing?
She was in the middle of the table. When she broke, she was in the middle. She said, I do this for training. And I went, oh, okay, no problem. And she put the cue ball into the pack and it went ping, foot down and up and down.
What? And stopped in the middle of the table?
Well, sometimes.
Right.
Just amazing.
Amazing, amazing.
Now her cue, her pool cue,
Mm-hmm.
have you seen, obviously you must have seen it.
Think so. I think she was using the BK Rush.
Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dragon
That's the
was
dragon, is it?
breathing fire on me every time, in every game. I heard they're very expensive.
Oh, yeah. I think it's about $1,000 or something like that.
More than that, I
More than
heard.
that?
Yeah.
No.
20,000, I heard.
What,
It's
you-
made of gold.
US dollars?
Yeah. So I've
You're
heard.
kidding me.
That's what I thought when they told me.
Yeah.
But it's very expensive.
Yeah, it's a bit too much for a queue though.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It doesn't make you play anybody. Everybody searched for the magic wand. What they don't realise, they had it in the first place. You just adjust to the cue.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Wow, that was a frame gone there.
Yeah.
A frame winning opportunity.
All the solids are in the open now.
Yeah.
Right. So she's got to navigate to get the one ball out of the way soon. That's a difficult ball now. And the one only goes to the bottom left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she'll probably come off 2 rails here. Take the 4 into the middle and back down for the 1 again.
You're
4,
reading
6
it
and
beautiful.
1. Yeah.
You're now just tell me a little. I'll tell you a little bit about myself after you tell the world fans about yourself. Over to you. I haven't met you before. Have I met you before?
Think so. We probably met in the lift or something.
Hey, we're going up in the world. Over to you. Tell us a little bit, and I'll tell you a little bit about myself. And you go first.
Right. So I'm from Singapore, right? So with ANRAN, our female player, right? We put her in this tournament. You know, she's it's her first time playing this game actually, and I think she's done well to reach the finals. And I promote the HEYBALL in Singapore primarily, and the sport, but only the HEYBALL discipline. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Are you a player or a coach?
I do coach a bit in snooker, but playing, I just play for fun. HEYBALL, you know,
Yeah.
I take part in a lot of events in China and everything. Yeah.
Right, I'll tell you a little bit of myself. Now, Singapore, I'm one of the luckiest pool players in the world. I'm on a world tour. I travel the world. I'm sponsored by WARATTHANUN.
Oh, yes, and they'll be glad to know, right? That's nice. Yeah.
I was in Singapore doing in the academy over there. Just amazing. Daphne looks after me.
That's right.
I'm ranked number 1 in Europe. I'm Europe's ranked number 1 pool player in the Middle East, and I've won 275 pool tournaments in the Middle East over 13 years.
You won 275 tournaments.
Yeah, in 13 years.
Do you know there are only 650 weeks in 13 years?
Yeah, I've been playing every week.
Serious? What, you playing in the pubs or what?
No, we have club championships.
Yeah, of course.
And it has been an honour. I was in Canada. I was playing John Mora. So I travel a lot. I was in America, and all I do is travel the world playing pool.
Oh, what a life! What
Exactly.
A life.
So I'm
Yeah.
very lucky. And as the commentary, I've been a volunteer for 13 years.
Oh yes,
I
yes,
don't
yes.
do this professionally.
I heard your voice doing the commentary.
Yeah, but I go up
yesterday.
and down sometimes because I'm staring at the screen.
Right.
And I got nobody with me. It's nice. I try to grab everybody with me, but I only tend to have people. That people want to do the final. You came to me, and I put you in the final.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I couldn't, because I can't get to the finals by playing. So I thought that I could jump in the booth for the finals.
Now you're going to see. The viewers will see me play tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow. Pepsi's going to be representing England, and I hope you watch me play. I am totally professional and a completely different character than I am on the microphone. And that's it, really. I live in Qatar. I've been here 13 years, and I've had the time of my life. And I've just completed 60 World Championships.
60.
60.
You know-
In all the this is my first event for Joy, and I can go in the history books now. And that's billiards, snooker, 9-ball,
Wow.
and HEYBALL, as we watch the 6 being missed. So that's a little bit about myself. So I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, what a life you have, and thank you for your contribution to Q Sports.
I do it because I love it. I just volunteer.
Nice.
When I first started, it was just with an iPad. And now we have a studio. It's all
Yes.
because of Abdullah, who's the director. He's amazing. And we have a team now, and we all work together as a team.
Nice. And this tournament being played in the Qatar Billiards Academy.
Very nice. What do you think of their home?
Phew, it's a what's this? 10,000 square feet over 2 stories? More than that, right? Yeah,
I think it's 3 story.
it's 3 stories.
You have the offices up the top, which I never go because I haven't got an office. Well, I have an office on the basement.
Yeah, so snooker and HEYBALL tables here. Magnificent.
Do you like the setup?
Oh, the setup, brilliant.
But what about the future? Have you heard about the future for Qatar Billiard Federation
No.
and Joy and WPA?
Oh, tell me more.
There's another tournament coming, and that's tomorrow, the Open event.
Aha.
Now, what about the IBSF for the snooker, which is coming here? And then you got the WPA coming here in December for the biggest 10-ball championships in the world, the biggest payout.
And that's going to be in the academy.
No, that's going to be in a hotel.
Oh,
It's
the
gonna
10 ball's going to be in
a
the hotel.
great big venue. I believe over 500 players are flying in.
Wow.
It's going to be the biggest 10-ball World Cup the world has ever seen. It's going to be gigantic.
So that's quite busy for a very small country, isn't it?
Yeah, they bring players in
Yeah.
and they entertain. And Qatar have had the world championships of 9-ball many years. So they've done amazing. And the only way is up.
Yep.
So they got more tournament and more Joy tournaments are coming as well.
That's right. So we start off tomorrow, 4 days with the Asian Open, and
Are you in it? Are you in the tournament?
I believe I am.
Oh my word!
Yeah, but I'm trying to get somebody to sponsor my entry fee because I've been not getting any prize money for some time.
Do you play?
Yeah, play. Yeah, of course. I was in the hotel earlier in the spa, and a lot of British players they started to come in already.
Wow.
Yeah. So
There is a Jack Wheeler is on the plane. I'm supposed to be picking him up from the airport at 5 o'clock. I contacted Jack and I said it was at 5 in the morning. I thought it was, but I can't do the 5 o'clock because we have the final on very shortly. For the men's.
Yeah, that's right. So Stephen Els is here as well, right?
Yeah, Stephen's here, lovely guy.
Yeah,
First
so
time I've ever met him, and he's a lovely guy.
Right, so that's quite a strong field for the Open. I think maybe a bit stronger than the Asian Championship because.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Jack did tell me about 36 players, or was it? How many players was in one of the tournaments? Jack was. I don't know. I think Jack was explaining that there was. I'll see if I can find a message.
Is it the one before this in Australia?
I'm not too sure. I'll find out. Let's have a look. I've got his message here. Okay, we got the last one in Slovenia.
Slovenia. Yeah. I was there in Slovenia.
36.
Yeah, we had like 36 men's or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 22 women or something like that.
Yeah.
That's good prize money though. So slightly bigger than this tournament. Winner of this women's event, I think it's $12,000 US, is it?
Wow.
Yes, and I think the runner-up gets like six grand.
Wow.
It's good money, isn't it?
Well, for a couple of days' work out in the office.
3 days work, 4 days, 3.5 days. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's something special happening. Ladies and gentlemen, have I got breaking news for you? I only know it in the men's division. I don't know about the ladies division. The winner of the championships goes to the World Games.
Oh yes, that's right. That's in Chengdu next year.
Yeah,
2025.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's the World Games, and not sure which month is it in. But
24,000 for the winner.
Yeah, 24,000. That's a lot of money.
What a lot of money for 3 days' work.
That's right.
Do you know, I was explaining to the viewers about a pool player's life traveling the world. How do you do it? Flight after flight? Did you just fly from China to come here? Tell us how much life. You've just summed it up yourself. You needed prize money. You needed entrance fee. Somebody to sponsor you. How difficult is it to travel the world playing pool? Over to you.
I think it really depends on what level you're on. But if you're more on like top 16 level, I think it's worthwhile to go out to all the events, especially in China. right? Because the prize money is much bigger. They have tournaments like 300,000 US for the champion. Obviously, you know, you get top-notch players from China as well. That's going to be tough to beat. But you know, yeah, and out of China now, HEYBALL, you know, is just picking up in the last 2 years with the Joy sponsorship, putting in a lot of money and organizing a lot of events, country-oriented events as well, like this one with the China from Love campaign, and I think they've done a good job promoting the sport.
Well, let me tell you something. You just summed it up. So what I need to do is tell the fans we need to rewind the prize money. So, first of all, you got to win enough money for travel and expenses, your air flight. That's number one. Number two, your hotel bill. Number three, your food allowance. Number four, your expenses. So, you need to get in to the top 64, and maybe in some tournaments to cover. You need at least about $2,000 or $3,000 US to cover your expenses. So you need to get into the top 64. Some tournaments you might have to get into the top 16.
Yeah. I was just speaking to ANRAN after her semi-finals win, and you know, she's paid like 700 US for her air ticket, and hotels is like $100 US a night. So before coming, you know, if she doesn't get any money out of the event, she's down like 1,500, isn't it?
There you are.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying about a pool player's life is traveling, and I got great respect for all of in any sport really. You got to pay the bills.
That's right, and it's you know, it's dedication from them, you know, to do something that they really like.
That's it. Now, if you look at sponsorships, the Q sponsorships as well, I'm very lucky to have a beautiful queue. You know, the difference with all these queues, a lot of players are using the carbon fiber shafts. Which do you prefer, the carbon fiber shaft? If you're just going to learn how to play HEYBALL, what am I going to do? From my point of view, I've never played it before. Do I need a carbon fiber shaft, or do I need a wooden shaft, or do I need a snooker cue, probably 11mm tip or above? Over to you.
Yeah, I think if you're just starting Q sports, you know, and I think you can use either Q, it really doesn't matter. But if you're coming from the pool background and moving into HEYBALL, I think you should try with the pool Q first. I mean, trying to change to a tip that's too small, it's a bit different, you see. So for example, in China, the tip sizes are around 10.2. The air shafts, they're using about 10.2 to 10.4.
Wow.
Yeah. So you see some of the top players, like there's Liu Xing, he's from China. He's playing in the Asian Open.
Yes.
And he uses 10.3, I think. Yeah. And a lot of pool players, they use about 12.5.
Yes.
Somewhere there.
Mine is a 12.3. Yeah. And now we've talked about the pool cues, and here we go. The key part of the cue is the tip. Now, I know there's a soft tip, medium, and hard and super hard tips, the rock solid tips. What tip would you recommend for this game?
I think for HEYBALL, you need a harder tip. Yes, not a softer tip. Maybe pool, you want to have more spin, and you want the tip to stay in contact with the cue ball a bit longer. So you use a softer tip, but not this game. You try not to move the white ball too much. If you watch the Chinese players play, it's, you know, they try to get through 7-8 balls, just like trying to play stop shots. You know?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Now we've discovered about the cue, let's discover about the table. Now I'm very fortunate and very lucky on behalf of Qatar Billiard Federation and Joy. I've trained on this table for 3 or 4 days, and it's the fastest table. It's incredible lightning. Every player who's played on it has said it's the fastest table here, and it's got the gold legs. Could you explain why that one's got gold legs and it's a fast cloth to the silver legs and a slower cloth? Over to you.
No, I think the TV table is using the Q8 model.
Yes.
Which is the Joy Q8 model, which is the golden legs one. This is the one that used in the World HEYBALL Masters.
Yes.
And as we can see on the cushion, there's a Liberwin as the cloth sponsor.
Okay.
And the Liberwin produces high quality cloth, and and it's quite fast. I think this one is faster than the 6-8 double one.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
This is lightning.
Yeah, lightning fast. It's a bit-
Every player who has ever played on this table has realised how fast this is. It's like playing on glass.
Oh, yeah, but these cloths have it's like a snooker cloth. Yeah, it's nap. There's nap on it as well.
Now we've talked about the table. Let's talk about the conditions of the arena. Now this is a part of really serious now, ladies and gentlemen. The conditions when you're out there. When you're under the table, or should I say playing at the table, the lights are generating heat and it's putting that heat on the body and it's draining you. And when you come away from the table, you're frozen because of the AC. Over to you.
Yeah, I think for HEYBALL it's not that bad because it's an alternate break format. So you don't get really cold in your seat like snooker, you know.
Yes.
Your opponent goes down and puts in a century break or so, and you know, and the next break off you make a mistake and another break goes in, and you can be sitting cold for 30 minutes. But this game, alternate breaks,
Yes.
you do have a chance to get your arm going again quite quickly.
Yes.
Unless you're playing a very, very slow opponent. But I don't think these two girls are slow in any way.
No.
They're breezing through the racks, you know. And it's one each now. And what we have? 2 rail escape here. What do you
Yes.
think? On the 14? There we go.
Beautiful shot.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Will it go in? Oh, it's gone
no.
safe.
Yeah, it's gone safe.
Now, here's another part which we're going to discover. The glove.
Oh, the glove.
Now, some players tend to use gloves in the game. Over to you. I know why I wear a glove, but for the viewers out there, it's down to the friction from the cue and it goes through smooth. And the moisture makes the cue very sticky from the AC. So we use a glove. Do you use a glove?
No, I don't use the glove to play. But I think it really depends on the country you're playing in. You know, if you have a drier conditions, I don't think you need to use the glove. Yeah, but I think in Qatar, I think the conditions, there's a bit of humidity in the room.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a bit of humidity in the room. I think when I checked yesterday, it was 70%.
Wow.
Yeah, so I checked the weather actually.
Wow, because that makes a big difference in how you feel at the table.
Yeah, but if you're playing up in Slovenia and you get like 20-30% humidity, no problem, you know. Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about preparation to come in. You're in the world final here. What is their preparation to bring their greatest game of their life in right now? We see the clock in the background, 1:14 minutes. What is the mental format for their minds right now? The mind control to play in the final. You're in the final. So how are they thinking?
Well, I think ANRAN has a better preparation for the final because she played in the morning at 10 a.m. and it was 2:30 when the final started. But the Thai lady WARATTHANUN, she started her semi-finals at 12:30, and she only had like 15 minutes rest. So
wow,
it's a bit touch and go for her in these finals. And ANRAN was well prepared. She had a McDonald's for lunch, enjoying her chicken nuggets. I was trying to nip a few off her.
Sorry. Well, let me tell you something. Now, what does it mean to win and represent your country in the final here in the Middle East? What would it mean for these players to win that title?
Oh, wow. I saw the trophy and the medals earlier.
Well, I did as well.
Yeah, on the table at the side. And I think it mean a lot to them, you know, to stand on the podium at the end of the tournament and sing their national anthem.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Well played, yeah. I like that, what they play for.
Yeah.
And Qatar have got a beautiful podium.
Where's that?
Oh, they create it, they bring it out, and the presentation and the music. I don't want to give away too much, but they love doing the presentation.
Mm-hmm.
They love all that. It's just a moment of their lives they won't forget.
Yeah. So you got a ball in hand here, knocking the 4-ball out. Oh, that's gone wrong. Oh, that's gone wrong.
Well in control though.
Yep, still in control. ANRAN striped ball is being in the cluster there. So, might be another safety shot here. Let's have a look at the table.
I don't ask, and I don't want to ask this, but who wins is the greatest player on the day. Who's going to win? I don't ask that because I'm a great believer. All the titles players have won. They have to come in with what they have. So I don't really discuss what they won. But this is the world champion, this lady.
Yes, she won 2 titles in Slovenia. She's won the European Open, ladies. I think the Chinese girl Shi Tianqi was playing as well.
Yes.
In that tournament, and obviously she backed it up with the World Championship win. So
well,
she got the doubles. Amazing.
That's fantastic.
She backed a cool $40,000 for 2 events.
$40,000.
That's how much we make in 10 years, isn't it?
Oh, well, yeah.
As
right
pool players. Oh no, but you won like 250. You won like 250 pub tournaments. So you probably got more than me.
Yeah, there we go. I'm glad nobody's ever asked how much I've won. Oh my word.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what's that? Is that the 5 ball to the top?
Yeah. There's one point. There's 2 balls. It's only happened once at the around about on a snooker table or just above the blue spot, and it was weird. It looked like 2 15 balls were on the table, identical. I never see it because the light shined on it in such a way.
Right.
They were both. The 15 ball was to the right, and to the left was another 15 ball. It looked like there was 2 15 balls on the table.
Oh, look at that! Look at that shot! What a touch! She's definitely got the 4 now. Just drop it in the middle. Played off 2 rails. The two ball played off 2 rails to take the 8 into the middle.
Perfect. Lovely shot.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, just simple drawback now. Do you use drawback or screw back? What do you like?
Hit and hope.
Hit and hope, yeah.
I'll bring it. There you go. She's a top spin on it to come through. I wouldn't have done the top spin. I would have drawn back, screw back, not a problem.
Yep.
Create. Now she's got a nice angle here. Has to hit it firm. I have rode them on this table and they don't go in. You have to be very firm and make sure you get it accurate. Now, why do they wait for the ball to stop? Over to you.
Oh, that's that's the rule of the joy events.
Okay.
The ball needs to stop before they can assist the referee to take the other balls out of the pockets, or else they lose the rack.
Wow.
Yeah. So in China they're quite anal about this, and they have special rules. You can't talk if you have like players next to you on the next table. You can't talk to them. You can't touch your phone. You need to switch off your phone on, and a lot of rules on this. Yeah.
Oh,
it's like,
wow.
It's like going to a military camp with rules.
Well, I think that strengthens the game.
Yeah.
What about the chalk on the table? Can you have the chalk on the table to indicate where the cue ball is going? Well, that's not allowed.
I think you can put the chalk on the table, but you can't mark the. You can't mark the cloth.
You can't use it as a mark. I'm going to come off this rail.
That's
rail.
right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. I think very similar rules to American pool, right?
Yes.
They have. Yeah. So there's a break box at the side there.
Yes.
The players need to break off from the break box. Unlike the WNT rules where the break box is in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one's from the side, and you see ANRAN breaking off here. So she come across the 3 ball, a bit of right hand side.
Yes, I'm learning.
Slightly below center. There you go. 2 cushions, 3 cushions. Don't stretch
wow.
there. Oh.
What a break.
Did you see that break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
And look at that. All the solid balls are on the top side of the table, and she's got all the stripes at the bottom. What will you play, Paul?
Just looking. My time is ticking. I'm going in for spots. For some unknown reason, I don't know why. Because, yeah. I'll take the 1 into the middle and not move the little cluster. Yeah, I'll go for the spots.
Solids,
yeah,
solids,
I'm going all in on spots. Hold for the 6.
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
Hold for the 6, come off 1 rail.
Oh, too much.
Okay, play the 7 and then the 3. She needs to get rid of the 3. The 3 is the difficult ball in this rack.
I don't know. I would go for the... Yeah, because you can't get the 6. You're right. You're spot on now. But the first shot she should be getting
played a 6. Yeah.
You and I tell you what, you and I would have a hell of a game.
Yeah, that's right.
We
We should play Scotch doubles.
And do the commentary. Why didn't you play that? All you got to do is come off this. That's what I said.
The 7,
Yeah, but this is how they see it. They see it different than us.
Oh.
This is missable.
Yeah, this is missable. You got 30%.
Oh. Wow! And she's got the blue to the middle.
Perfect.
Lovely player.
Yeah, trees.
Do you know anything about these players in respects to...
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sort of. I know ANRAN is our national champion in the American pool. The current national champion.
Wow.
Yeah. And so she was qualified to represent us in the HEYBALL Championships.
Wow, round of applause for that one.
Yeah,
Well done. That's massive.
And I know the Thai lady, WARATTHANUN, she's won a couple of snooker tournaments, IBSF and stuff.
Yes, I do know. Yeah, I do recognise her.
This is a tricky shot. Very, very tricky. With the table
Nice
turns,
cue she's got.
Yeah, with
Looks
the table
nice.
turns to one of the sides, she's going to miss this. Look at it.
Oh, the rest got her out. She underhit it.
Yeah, I think she decelerated.
Yeah,
the shot.
remember what I said about that rest with the pool cue earlier on? How it goes through because it's
That's
thicker.
right. Yeah.
Take care. We need the Batman back.
Yeah. All right, we get some Batmans for tomorrow.
Now, I was, because I said earlier on I'm on a world tour, I was in Singapore.
Oh, what are you doing there?
I was with Araka, with Daphne, and I
that's
was
nice.
over there for 7 days. And I was in one of their pool halls in the supermarket.
Pool hall in the supermarket.
Yeah, great big complex.
Which one? How many tables do they have?
They had 4 joy tables,
Okay.
around about 11 pool tables.
They had 4 joy tables at the back, right?
Yes!
Yeah, and 26 pool tables in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
What a club!
yeah, that's the harbour front. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll find a picture.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Owned by one of my close friends.
Wow!
Yep. And,
I'm going to find a picture for you and I'll show you. I'll just look at it. Oh, that's fantastic. And I was there. I was invited to go in there and I was practicing with some players over there. Everybody was, you know what I love? I went in there and they said, hey, Pepsi, can we play? Yeah, I'm here for the day. Who's next? What a shot that is.
Yep.
And they were lovely to me. And everybody was lovely to me.
Did you go on a weekday or a weekend? Because they're always full.
I was there for 7 days. I went in the morning.
And there was nobody.
Well, there was about 20 people there.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, they came to watch you play.
No, I was playing against them.
Oh, I see.
Everybody wanted to play
right,
me.
right.
Yeah, it was like a...
Like exhibition, sort of
Yeah.
exhibition. Right.
And I loved it. There's me and Daphne.
Lovely. Oh, nice.
Now I'm going to find you... I'll find you the pool club I was in. Yeah, it was lovely. And Singapore, something special happened.
Oh, yes. Tell me about it.
It's just an amazing country. The food is beautiful.
The food is nice, right?
Yeah.
Well, but it's
And everybody's
it's
lovely
very
over there.
expensive in Singapore.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
expensive, but yeah.
So a lot of sacrifice from all these pool players, because they don't play it full time.
Yeah.
So
This is
to come out for an event, they need to take leave from work.
Yeah.
A lot of them have regular jobs.
Yeah.
And
Then that's the problem. Being a professional pool player, you can't make it. You've got to be in the top 16. You've got to be one of the top players in the world. Otherwise, you can't pay the bills. That is always the problem on a world tour. It's easy to say, yeah, I play pool, but the reality is the life you live is completely different.
That's right. So we have a top pool player in Singapore, Aloysius Yap. Yep.
Wow.
I'm sure you know that, right? And
I'm not too sure on names, but yeah.
Yeah. He just won the MVP in the recent Reyes Cup.
Oh, that's my friend.
Yeah, the little
I
plum
know it,
guy.
yeah.
The plum guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
the good-looking plum guy.
Yes, I know who he is.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, but everybody.
He's a good friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who he is now when you said that.
So everybody's following into his footsteps because he's put Singapore on the world map for Q Sports, and he's done well, for the last 5-6 years.
And you got the billiards champion over there.
Oh, Peter Gilchrist.
Yes, we went out
Peter's
for
there.
dinner.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. I've known Peter for years as well. Long time.
We went to the cricket club.
Ah, lovely. That's where he plays. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But they have two star tables there now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very, very lucky.
Don't mention to me about the cricket club, because my club is across the side of the field and we are rivals. It's a derby match every year. Yeah. Big thing. Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Is
nice
that
picture.
nice?
Yeah.
And you got 2 snooker tables in there, and one snooker table apparently is a one piece of slate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So they put the table in. They put the one piece slate in before building the club, because they did a renovation at the club.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And they can't get it out apparently.
Yeah, they can't get it out. They need to break the slate to get it out. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll try and find the club.
It's the one nearer the bar with bigger pockets.
Okay, there you go. That's the club I was in.
Yeah, the ARC. Yep. The Aspire
They all
Recreation
loved
Club.
me in there. I
Yeah.
was so lucky.
Oh.
I was they treated me like royalty. I had to play the best pool of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
But this is what we're trying to explain, ladies and gentlemen. When you travel the world, we've just heard that some players have to go to work to pay the bills because they didn't make it. But to play as a professional around the world is completely different, and I can't do it. I can't do it, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So I'm very lucky to how I get around the world with sponsorship. So I'm very lucky.
And a lot of these players have sponsors as well. I know this Thai lady has a sponsor, so you can
Yes.
see on her shirt.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the Q sponsors from China. So
Yeah.
she's just got that sponsor recently, in the last 3 months, I guess.
Wow.
Yep.
And is that because of her achievement of what she's achieved?
Yeah, that's right. And I know in China they're always looking. They have a lot of queue makers in China for Chinese
Yes.
pool, because it's a
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
game over there. Thousands and thousands of people playing, and they're always looking for international opportunities for sponsorship. So if any players from non-China, come up the ranks and beat some of their players and progress far in tournaments, they always look to do deals with them to promote
Wow.
as ambassadors for
What
the
sort
brands.
of deals do because I'm the ambassador for Araka Snooker. I use Araka Q. They've just launched, which is a beautiful cue. For me, it's just the balance of the cue. I don't go what it looks like, as long as it plays okay, and I'll just get on with it. What deals do you feel that they look for? Is it just the sponsorship for the air flights, hotels, and entrance fees?
I think they come in different variations.
Yes.
Some of them just get a Q sponsor and some tips and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but,
you start off small and you build yourself up.
Yeah, but those are the entry level players, right?
Yeah.
Obviously the sponsor is not going to give much before until you have a big achievement.
Yes.
And then you have those with guaranteed prize money.
Yes.
So there are a few friends of mine, they have sponsorship with guaranteed prize money.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, and there are some with appearance fees. A lot of the English players do have that in China.
I get appearance fees not to turn up.
Yeah. And then you have the cheapskate ones like myself, where when you pay for my
you're
flights,
not.
you pay for my flights, I show up.
Unbelievable. God. It's fantastic. And the other thing is, what people don't realize is pool tournaments, which ones I've been in, they all vary from 14 hours a day tournaments to up to 2 weeks tournaments to 1 day tournaments.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's lethal. It really is.
Yeah,
The worst tournament I've ever played in, and I don't play it in anymore because I was so hurt. I got to the final and I never had a shot.
Oh.
Winner breaks.
Oh,
I lost
winner
the
breaks.
rollout. I lost 7-0 in the final. He ran out 7 times. So you get that side. Oh yeah. We're laughing. We're laughing too much. Yeah. Okay. But so we're having the time of our lives here on the World Final. This is a great shot.
Yeah.
This is like a great shot
coming
coming
down
in.
the middle of the table. So she's gonna play the 12 ball.
And
What-
this
what
is
do
for
you think?
3-1.
Yeah. What do you think? She's gonna go 2 cushions or just 1 cushion and take the 8 into the middle?
I got a feeling she's going to go into the same pocket.
same pocket. So that's 2 cushions.
There it
you
is.
go, perfect. Oh,
Overcooked it. Over in the
no.
disappointment. Now,
All right, showing her displeasure with the cue ball.
now, here's one for you. How to play using the scoreboard.
What do you mean?
Right. Thank you for asking that question. The scoreboard tells you how you're going to feel.
Ah, I
This
see.
is a nice one. This is a nice one, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. When you're 2-1 up, as this example, if I pop this black, I'm 3-1 up, and you start to feel comfortable. But when you're 3-1 down, you start to feel doubt in your mind.
Yeah, I think it's a bit tricky because they are also playing against time. So if you're 3-1 down and your opponent starts clustering up the balls, I think you might get a bit anxious in Chinese pool, and you need to break out the balls quickly.
Yes.
Or you run out of time. So I think it's always good, whether you are leading or you're trailing, to understand how many
Exactly.
minutes a
Exactly.
rack takes.
Yeah.
Because of 2 players, different styles, it
Yeah.
could be 10 minutes a rack, 12 minutes a rack. You know, in China they play like 5 minutes a rack because of the
Okay.
different styles of play, and I think it's always good to keep note of that time.
And how do you keep note of the time? Because there's only like an egg timer there, really, to tell you the time. Don't they have it on the scoreboard?
In China they have it on the scoreboard actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the referee has a remote control. Will start and stop the time, and you just do your mental calculations in your head. And
Yeah.
yeah, but here it's a bit tricky though. I think, but the referees have done a good job. A lot of them are.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
They've never done HEYBALL before in their lives.
That's right. So I know that training happens a few days before the event.
Yes.
And
Even I was sitting at the training just to
yeah.
make sure I know how to play the game.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely there are going to be some hiccups. You know, first time
Yes.
running the event. But I'm sure these Filipino referees, a lot of them are. I'm sure they will get better as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've gone around over the last year. We've been to Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, for Southeast Asian tournaments as well. And yeah, we're training up new referees as we move along.
And that's important. And I met your official referee, the lady.
Oh, Lily. Is it Lily?
Yeah,
The tall one.
the little lady. The little one with the big shoes. I can't think of her name.
Oh, no.
Very famous referee.
In
Can't
Singapore.
think. I can't. Yeah, she's an official referee apparently. The head referee, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I met her and she was explaining a little bit, but there's just so much to learn in this game. I find the rules in this game, to be fair, like English 8-ball. I used to grow up with Gareth Potts and Mick Hill and Darren Appleton back in the English 8-ball days, and their skill, of course, Chris Mellon as well. Going back in those days, their skill of 8-ball was fantastic. So when they started playing HEYBALL, the English started to take over in respects to winning tournaments. Gareth Potts was winning tournaments.
Yeah, it's because
Mick
of
Hill was winning.
black
He
ball.
lost-
They've been playing black ball for a long time, right?
English 8-ball.
English
yeah,
8 ball, yeah. But they changed the name to black ball recently, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is it
I
now
think
called? I don't
God,
know.
they changed the name to everything really, but
Yeah. But it's very similar to Australian pool.
yeah,
Yeah.
those pockets over there are lethal.
Yeah, but the cue ball is smaller, isn't it?
Now, this is something we can talk about. The cue ball is so small on an English 8-ball table for it to go down the chute and come out.
Yeah.
If they used it, they did experiment to have the cue ball the same size as the optic balls, but it never went followed through. Nobody ever wanted to play with that. They just wanted to play with just a
Really?
little cue ball, yeah.
And you use like a 8mm tip
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the cue.
8mm
It's
tip,
something like
7mm
that, right?
tip.
Yeah, it's like marbles, isn't it?
Oh, it's lethal. But it just goes to show the English playing this game, Gareth Potts, who is a master at this game, and Chris Melling,
Oh yeah.
and Mick Hill, and
Right.
Darren Appleton, and many of the English players went abroad to China,
Yeah.
and they did well.
Yeah, some of them actually did well over the years. I think Gareth won quite a few tournaments in
Yeah.
China. And,
But now he's struggling.
yeah. Too many good players around nowadays.
China, with love, is taking over the world.
That's right.
They learnt from the English with the safety,
Mm-hmm.
but they brought in the potting machines,
Right.
and they prefer to run the table than play safe with the table.
That's right. Yeah. In China, the game is very different. It's all out attack. so not much safety plays.
Yeah, attack,
not much
attack,
safety
attack,
play.
attack.
Yeah, so it's usually break out the difficult balls, and within the first 2-3 shots, and then they will release the difficult balls.
Do you know the thing where I love about this game? No matter how good you are, no matter how easy they are, if you haven't got the cue action, they're not going in.
Yeah, that's right. This game requires a different kind of cue action. If you are trying to do it like a Francisco Bustamante cue action,
Yes.
the balls, the balls will probably not go in the pocket.
No, pool players don't tend to play much of this, but we have Alex Pagulayan here, so he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yes, we should get him in the commentary booth. A long-time friend of mine when we used to go to Manila.
He's gone for dinner.
He's gone for dinner?
Yeah, he's gone for dinner.
Really?
He's a lovely guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I asked him if he would come in, but you asked me to come in, so I said no problem. Yeah, it's lovely to have somebody with me. I'm all on my own sometimes.
Yeah,
all the time.
I heard your sexy voice on
No.
on the stream yesterday, and I couldn't resist myself.
No.
I had to jump in with you today.
I go in emotional side of the game. I get into the game. For instance, right now the emotional side. Look at the score. It's 3-1. To be crowned champion, you're 3 frames away, and the referee is doing a fantastic job here, trying to take the triangle off. Well done.
Look at the referee. Any butterfingers there?
He
Let's have a
does.
look.
It's like a Rubik cube here. I'll move the sides around.
Yeah, I think he needs another ball marker.
Yeah.
I think he needs 2 ball markers. Yeah.
So what's next for you? Obviously, after this next week's tournament, are you flying off anywhere, or you got another tournament?
I think the next Joy tournament is in Morocco.
Morocco.
End of this month. But I'm not going there because that's away from Asia, so that's a long flight back.
Okay.
And we go to Kuala Lumpur. 9 to 14 of November. So that's an open
mate.
tournament for HEYBALL, Joy HEYBALL.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So how do people get into tournaments? What would you recommend they want to play this tournament? How do they go about doing it? How do they get the entrance form? Do they go online? How do they pay the money? And what sort of money is it to cost to enter, if you know that answer?
Right. So it really depends on which tournament. So if you talk about Southeast Asian tournaments, so we have like 4 or 5 stops, 4 or 5 Joy tournaments. I think this year we have 5. So we've done with Pattaya. We had the Pattaya one. There's a Malaysia one coming in November 9 to 14. In December 3rd to 8, I think it's in Indonesia. And in Singapore, my home country, that's the one I'll be organizing. January 6 to 11. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And there's one Vietnam one, but the dates are not confirmed yet. Yeah, so that's $50 to enter, $50 for 15,000 first prize.
That's fantastic. You've got to start. Don't run up the ladder. Walk up the ladder.
Yeah.
One rail at a time.
That's right. Yeah, and these are the entry level tournaments, and men and women play together. So women gets a 1 ball handicap. Last ball, first ball handicap.
That is a disaster handicap system.
You think so?
Yes, absolutely.
There's a billion people who will be betting that against you,
Yeah, I know. I'll be all over the place.
Oh, here we go.
It's in behind
what's
the
going on?
9.
No, she's fine.
Oh, sorry, the 1, sorry.
Oh dear.
Jump shot. Can you play jump shots?
I can jump the ball, but it doesn't go where I want it to be.
I'm okay. I can jump that. That's not a problem.
Yeah, you're tall. You're tall.
Yeah,
it's
you
easier
have
for
to be
you.
tall.
Yeah,
I don't like jumping too close.
Oh, that's unfortunate for her. She had
The table caught her out there.
Yeah, the table's playing too fast. I think they might be using a different cloth on this table than the ones upstairs. I think the one upstairs they're using the 6-8-1-1.
Yeah, there's a lot of people say there's a different cloth, but it's very fast.
Yeah, this one is too fast. This is the one we use in our Southeast Asian tournaments, and it's lightning fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, lightning fast.
So the jump shot.
Yes.
Will she get it?
60% sure she'll get it.
I'm all in.
You're all in for?
I'm all in.
She's gonna call extension here, I think. Pressure's on. Oh, look at it.
Where's the white? Where's the white? Unbelievable.
Oh, you know what John Virgo has said? Where's the cue ball going?
Where's the cue ball going? I go. I try and find something different. I go.
Yeah.
The white's disappeared.
That's right. Unfortunate.
4-1.
Yeah.
4-1.
down.
That's good. Costed the title, that jump shot.
That's right.
No, they have a break the next frame because it's six frames.
Six
they have
frames, yeah. 6 frames, they get a 5-minute break.
They get a 5-minute break. You're not allowed. I think you're allowed to go
Nah,
for the toilet break.
no,
I think.
they won't allow you to go to the toilet.
No.
No chance.
Beautiful table though. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, we've gone for
timeout.
timeout. So we're going to have a timeout. So we're going to go for a commercial break, and that gives us 5 minutes to. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, welcome to the Asianhey Championships of 2024. The host nation Qatar Doha welcomes the worldwide fans tuning in. And we say thank you from China with love. The HEYBALL Championships here in the Middle East. The first one of its kind, and many more to come. This is the ladies' finals, and I have a special guest with me in the commentary. Welcome.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm Ivan from
Ivan,
Singapore.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry, Ivan. I was going to say, I just realised I saw you. Ivan, ladies and gentlemen, from Singapore.
That's right. Cheering on my countrymen. They're currently down 1-4.
Right. So where are you going to go? Which colour are you going to go? We must make a decision. 5. What do you want? Spots or stripes?
Play solids. Probably play solids then.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I think it's very important with the ball selection in this game, and you need to plot the route to the 8 ball. So she probably leave. What's that? Is that the pink 4 to the bottom right? She needs to get rid of the cluster there, because the green 6 and the pink 4 only goes to the bottom right. Okay. I think she plays the 2 here, and probably play the 1 after this.
I would have gone stripes.
You've gone stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the stripes are open. Yeah.
Not now, because I had to rewind, and I would have played a tactical safety shot. But I fancy stripes, and I would have brought the 10 off the cushion and leave the cue ball down. Because getting this 4 and 6 out is so difficult.
Yeah, that's not a very good shot. She should have cleared the balls at the top before coming down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's getting like a high frequent flyer mileage here. This is a bit tricky then. Play the 4 into the bottom right, and she's gonna leave herself a long 1. There you go. She missed that.
Now that 6 ball is going to cause a massive headache in this clearance, because you're 4-1 down, and we talked about how to use the scoreboard in your mind. When you're feeling 4-1 up, you're feeling so comfortable, and you're just 1 frame away from the hill, and that's how you would see it in this environment. Just keeping it tight, no mistakes, keeping everything free, can't see any spot, and the reality is going to be simple.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse as you go along.
That's right. So you see a very smart safety shot from WARATTHANUN. She's played the 10 off the rail, and she's left no shot for ANRAN now. And so she's in a bit of a pickle here. Let's have a look. I think she can see the edge of the 1 ball. She's just probably gonna try and put the cue ball on the top cushion. There you go.
That's a very good shot. Now, I didn't see that shot in respect to tying the 9 up as well, not letting it go through that way. Go and finding a pocket.
Let's have a look at the strike balls.
Yeah. Secure a pocket, secure the right corner pocket here, put the ball over the pocket.
She probably play the 12 and send the cue ball behind the 10 now.
Wow.
Maybe. Let's have a look. She has nothing to the bottom left. Because the 12 is a difficult pot now. So she's probably not going to take this on. She's going to stun across the table behind the 10. Yeah, just put the ball there. Everything's... Yeah, it's good.
What shot would you play? Would you try and shoot your way out of this and take the 3 on?
This one now?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't take the 3 on from here.
What about the double? I've just seen the double.
Where? The double 4?
Yeah.
But
she's looking at it. Does it pass the 15?
I think it's a too aggressive approach if you want to play the double now, because if you miss, and then opponent is well capable of clearing up. Oh, but then again, you know. Oh, that's an interesting shot.
That's a very good shot. She's surviving. I call this the survival game.
Yeah. She's gonna be in trouble next shot.
Yeah. She's trying to leave it behind the 10. What a shot. Oh. Now. I know it's a very difficult shot, but she has to bring that 6 into play. Possible plan, or is it too risky?
Possible jump cue as well. She might consider. I think 6.
Wow,
Yeah,
I didn't
not
see
sure.
that shot.
Yeah, not sure how she's feeling about the jump shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she got the last one, but she gave the
She got
made
two
it
balls.
and
She
gave
got
the
2
frame
balls
away.
in the last one. Yeah, that's right.
But she's trying to look at the 3. I think that's a bit risky, but she has to move the 6 out and run the cue ball up around the 5 area. But the in-off is there as well.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky though.
Extension. Did you hear that? 5, 4, extension.
Really?
Yeah, she
Oh.
just did it.
You got sharper ears than me.
I watch the players
Ah.
with their body language sometimes.
Yeah. So probably put the 6 next to the 15, tie the ball up, and send the cue ball. Oh, up table, but it's a bit tricky this one. Things can go wrong.
There it is. I did say the plan. Oh, there could be a win a frame.
Oh yeah.
A bit harder,
Yep, that's
and
right.
that could have dropped.
Oh, big trouble in Little Singapore, man. So yeah, so WARATTHANUN on the strike balls. She has that tricky 9 to navigate. So she placed the 12 into the middle and goes down table for the 10.
So the cue ball is being cleaned, and the seconds are ticking away, being 4-1 up, and we looked at the clock on the way in.
So 10 into the bottom left. She's going to stand up for the 14, yeah?
Yeah, she's. Do you feel that she's going to take the? I think it's 11 off the 4 ball very shortly. Open up that middle pocket.
I think the 4 might be a bit too low. I'm not very sure.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
might
spot
be.
on.
Yeah, it might be.
So,
Oh,
where is the angle to move the 9?
tricky?
Oh, she's using it that way.
The 9 goes into the right center pocket.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have to see whether she can get on the short side there.
Now, there's something I've seen in all of the players of the World Championships I've done. The players tend to use their cue or their hand to indicate where they're telling themselves to put the ball. I do it as well. A lot of players tend to walk up and just eye out where they want to go. But some players will indicate with the cue that's where they want the ball, and sometimes with a finger. Did you have an?
Yeah. So I mean, everybody has their own habits, different habits.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this shot coming to the short side.
What a shot! Oh,
It's gone a bit too much.
too
Gone a bit
much.
too much. Yeah.
Too much.
Big shot coming up.
Going in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's so quiet in the arena; they can hear us.
Yeah, we were told off for laughing too
No,
loud.
no,
so,
no,
so,
it's
so,
okay.
Yeah.
They're lovely to us. We're very lucky. But it's just, do you know what I love about doing the commentary? It's to give people the feeling how we feel about the game, as well as how we would play it and how we would see it. This is the first time I've ever done commentary on HEYBALL, and I'm learning from a master.
So let's see what she's up to here. She's played the 9. Oh dear.
But that's not a good shot, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Let's end the game.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Yeah.
And 4 off the 9 opens the door.
Yeah. 4 and 6 goes into the middle pocket. 6 goes to the right middle, and 4 goes to the left middle. So she just needs to
Exactly.
get there. Never easy to hold your nerves in the final, isn't it, Paul?
Sorry?
Never easy to hold your nerves in the final.
Oh, it's all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gone. I've won many tournaments, and I'm thinking, how the heck did I get that shot? And then I'm shaking. I prefer being losing. I prefer losing in a final than winning in a final. Where's the one ball?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's how I see it, because the mind blanks out when you're in front. I find the last frame a little bit too hard to win.
A
But
bit
when
edgy.
I'm behind, I did it in the World Championships. I was 6-1 down on the TV table, and I brought it back to 6 each. And I found it more comfortable that way. I broke, and I thought I potted the 9-ball from the break, and I celebrated, and it stayed over the pocket. And I lost the game. Yeah, that's something I learned a big lesson about.
Yeah.
Now that's a clever shot, taking the 1 out the way. But I think, I'm sorry to say it, ladies and gentlemen, the 5 here, she's looking at it, is a frame winner. And maybe that might have been the wrong selection shot. But you can't underestimate the world champion. They know what they're doing.
Oh, let's see what she's playing. I'm not
Off
sure
the
if she
9?
can, you think she's going to play off the 9? She's
Yeah.
going to mess the balls up. Because the 4 and the 6 goes left and right middle pocket. Just drop the 3 in.
Yeah.
Cannon onto the 15. Drop cannon onto the 15, as the billiards player would say.
Yes.
Yeah, and then put the 4 into the middle. Just like that.
Look
Easy.
at that.
Oh,
That's why I'm with a specialist,
Oh.
ladies and gentlemen. Off the 9 to
Yep,
open
off
the
the
door.
9. Yep.
I like your thinking.
Yep, from here, definitely. But it's a bit hard to gauge, although the center pockets are quite huge for these Chinese 8-ball tables. But
Really?
yeah, that's the biggest pocket on the table.
Wow.
Yeah, did you know how small the corner pockets are? For viewers who have never played on these Chinese tables.
They're lethal.
Oh,
It's all over.
the ball is 63% of the size of the pocket. Because
Wow.
we're using American pool balls, 2 1/4 inches, with a 84 mm
Oh.
pocket.
She's missed it.
What's going on?
But fortunate there.
Oh dear.
So, I'd like to ask you a specialist a question. Why don't they use snooker balls for this table in respects to smaller balls? Why do they use the pool balls? Is it because that's part of the game, or why do they use pool balls?
Why do they use pool balls for these Chinese billiards?
Yes.
It's a good question.
Oh,
I have to seek advice from my ancestors.
wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
I won't
very
ask
sure.
that one. We'll leave that one.
Yeah.
Believe that.
But from what I know, it's been a street game. They used to play these
Yeah,
on the
they
streets.
used to play it in the streets,
Yeah,
so
that's right.
I was told. Yeah.
I've been to a bit of Joy tournaments, and they
Yeah.
like to put up this video montage, and,
Yes.
and they go through like 20 minutes of the history of Chinese pool and stuff like
wow.
that, and I found it rather interesting.
I must speak to you afterwards and see if we can find it on you. What a shot that was!
Oh, yeah. So she's got to travel 15 feet now to go down and up the table. Yeah. So they're playing on.
I've never heard that before. 15, you know, your feet on the table.
Yeah, we can do some measurements after the game.
No,
I mean,
so-
your feet and my feet are about probably the same size. Oh no, yours is a bit bigger.
Be careful. But yeah. That's how we got the 9 now straight
Yeah.
away.
Just come off 2 cushions. There you
Played
go.
that beautiful.
Oh, table's playing so fast. Look at that.
Yeah, it's
She
lightning.
just barely touched the ball.
Yeah, lightning.
Yeah.
Their players are getting kicks a lot there. Why? Okay, here's a question. Why do we have kicks on the ball and the object balls?
I think it's because of the chalk they're using. But a lot of players now, they use the Tau V10 chalk.
Okay.
So that reduces kicks. But this cloth, the Liberwin one, is not kick resistant. It's unlike the 6811 number 10 cloth, which they use. Technically, they have an anti-kick formula or something.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the one they use in the World Snooker tournaments.
Okay.
Yep. And okay, she's in no man's land here, in the middle, and hampered queuing maybe. She's right-handed. Anything? Yeah.
Are you a left-hand player or a right-hand player, or can you play both left and right?
No, I try to use my right hand, but I'm not really good at either.
I'm a right-handed player, but I cannot play left-handed.
There's a bit of pressure on this shot.
Well, yeah, because it's 5-1 or 4-2, or should I say the hill?
Yeah, she's gonna go to the hill. See, a bit awkward bridging there.
Knocked on the door.
Yeah.
Someone was there to open it.
It's 5-1, and she's on the heel.
So it's fantastic. From our point of view, we've had a lovely afternoon doing the commentary. In fact, I don't have many commentary people with me, so you are the number one commentator with me for all the years.
It's an honor, Paul. It's an honor.
Never had such a sense of humour. I had Bashar earlier on, and unfortunately me and Bashar, we bounce off each other and we get too excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get too excited for the game because we feel the game. And Bashar from Qatar, he
Yep.
missed the black on the decider to go through to the next round.
In the earlier game.
Yeah,
Was that in the semi-finals?
in the quarterfinals.
Oh, in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, it was Hill.
Oh,
He missed
dear.
the black.
Pressure.
He moved on his
Oh, okay.
direction. So the break.
Yeah. So you can see here. She's gonna.
Which
hit the
balls are
one
going to go over to you?
12 and 7. No, sorry. The second row. What's the ball there? I can't see that.
Second
one.
row.
Oh, see. Oh, she hit the jaw. Nothing.
So I call in 9-ball, I call it the silver break.
Right.
In HEYBALL, I call it the desert break.
The desert break.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
dry.
right. Yeah. Oh, it's dry.
Now over to you. What colour? Oh, 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes. It's tricky. They started with 1 hour and 40 minutes, right?
Yeah, you ain't
So
going to come
that's-
back to win this match.
Yeah.
So-
That's 67 minutes played, and they're split 6 frames. So it's 11 minutes per frame.
Yes,
There's
no coming back.
no coming back.
So what colour are you going for? Quick.
She's definitely playing stripes for sure, 1,000,000%.
She has to speed up. Is she aware of the time?
No idea. I think
Gee.
she's just very excited playing her first finals in HEYBALL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Yeah. And
And
there's
what about that? No, there's only been one of them. I apologise for interrupting. One shootout in the whole tournament on the TV table.
there's one shooter.
Yeah.
I see.
It wasn't pretty to watch.
It wasn't pretty.
No,
It's
they had
5
10 attempts
each.
and only one black went in.
Yeah, it's about there. Yeah. So I think in the China with Love tournaments they give a bit more time to the players because
Wow.
they know that the international level is not as good, not as high as the Chinese level. So in China, race to 7, they give 80 minutes, 8-0, and they finish. And most of the time the game finishes. And in the China with Love series, we are playing 100 minutes for race to 7.
Wow.
Yeah, so you don't get much tight games, penalty shootouts and stuff.
Wow. That is massive.
Just gonna come off the rail and knock the 7. Oh, perfect.
So, this is very important to go to 5-2. Can't afford a mistake.
Yep. I think she might be straight, or is there angle to come off the rail on the left? Or she's gonna draw it with a bit of left English to send it back up for the 11. Then the 13. And the ball at the top. I can't really see the colour though.
So as you can see now, but the chalk is left there. Now if the cue ball hits that chalk, does that classify as a marker?
No. The chalk is not on the cushion.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's alright. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just drop it in. Make sure the cue ball not too close to the rail. And she gets to play that ball at the top in the kitchen sink, as Michael will call it, Michael White, the other commentator for HEYBALL.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why they call it the kitchen sink.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just called it over the line.
Over the line, yeah. Head string, isn't it?
Yeah. Head string, headline. That's a good one. Headline.
Headline. Oh dear. Okay, she's got the ball at the bottom left and the top left as well. Decisions. What she's gonna play here. What do you play here for?
I'm all in.
Which ball?
The 15 to the left corner.
15 to the left corner.
Coming in.
Yep. To the bottom left, yeah?
Yeah, bottom left.
Yep.
Take care.
And then
I'm
screw
all
back
in.
off one cushion
Yeah.
and play the other ball. Yeah.
Take care.
Okay.
That would give me the angle to come back down. I wouldn't be playing for the middle.
No way. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. She might be afraid of the scratch in the middle as well.
But the carbon shaft allows the... I got a beautiful carbon shaft. It allows me to whip the cue ball if I cue it straight right through the object ball. It gives me that extra whip.
Right.
This is the right shot, I feel. But
It's hard. She might miss this. It's hard. Let's see. Hopefully she comes off 2 rails.
but the time is ticking away.
Yeah. See?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
you see?
ran too far. Look, even taking on the 15 to the corner.
Yeah.
It's going to be a difficult shot. So the time, we're going to watch the time tick down now. I've seen it twice.
So this is an interesting shot here.
Go ahead.
She plays the 7 into the bottom left, the cannon on the 5, and try to look for the 1 in the middle. Or the 3, but I think 3 doesn't pass. But players with a lot of experience in HEYBALL,
Yes.
they try to make the difficult balls first,
Yeah.
to release the difficult balls, and she's well capable of that.
Well done.
Yep, she's going to stand up there.
Well spotted.
Yep,
Beautiful shot.
okay. A bit out of position, but easy safety here.
Now where do you go?
Oh, she's just gonna put the cue ball on the bottom right of the table, and
For the safety, yeah.
yeah.
Just try and hide the safety.
yeah, I just had to put it far distance on the bottom right, exactly there, and a tough pot.
Not behind the 6 then.
Yeah, she might open up the 1. Just
Yeah.
yeah, it's good thinking.
Oh, good thinking.
Yeah,
That's why she's world champion.
that's right.
And we're here. Where's the white though? Where's the white? Oh, knocked on the
perfect.
door.
Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. It's
But that was high risk, wasn't it? If it went in.
oh, if she went in off, there definitely. ANRAN's in a bit of a pickle here. Very hard to get safe. She could put the white ball at the top of the table, but that will get her in trouble in the next shot as well. When
Exactly.
yeah, when it gets sent back down. Oh, what a pot that is! What a pot that is!
Unbelievable.
Yeah. She nailed it right in the middle of the pocket.
Now she's got a chance to bring it back to 5-2, but she doesn't realise the time is ticked away.
Yeah,
And
she's
she's going to lose she's going to lose the match. It's such a shame, but there's not enough time to win the match.
Yep.
Such a shame. Oh,
She
used
needs
her
an extension, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. It's too
Must be
far.
very close. Yeah,
yeah.
brushed it.
Yeah.
So, let's run out now, be crowned champion, and pick up 12,000 US dollars for a few days' work.
Oh, that's a lot of money. 12,000.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I don't know if the ladies' division goes to the World Games.
Not exactly sure, but I know the men's does.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
man does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd like to take this opportunity and say it was an honour to do the commentary with a professional HEYBALL player in respects to the knowledge of the game.
Thank you
And
very much. Yeah.
And I hope you do well with your academy in
Oh, yeah.
Singapore.
We'll try our best to promote HEYBALL. Yeah.
I'm coming over, by the way.
Yes.
I'll send some tickets over.
To what? To watch your exhibition.
I give everything free. No.
So-
If I'm in Singapore, I'll look you up.
Yeah, you look me up. Look me up.
I
Anytime.
love Singapore. I think I'm in Malaysia very shortly as well.
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, they're sending me to Malaysia. But by the way, Singapore Garden was amazing. I love
Which
your
one?
garden.
The one with the dome.
Yeah.
What's that? The Gardens by the Bay. I think
Yeah.
it's called. Yeah.
Oh, they
Oh
were.
yeah, beautiful country.
I have got so much respect for Singapore.
Yeah.
Cue ball
Oh.
in hand, I'm afraid.
Big trouble here. What she's gonna do? She needs to get rid of the 4 ball first, which is her difficult ball. She's
Yep.
definitely going there now. Playing it to the bottom right.
Oh, we went to your zoo.
Oh. What, did you enjoy the zoo?
I couldn't get out. They kept me in there.
Really?
Yeah, they locked me in.
You must have went to the wrong one. I think it was the night safari you went to.
I went to the night safari.
Yeah.
They said you're a wild animal. You're extinct. We're gonna keep you here.
Yeah. So 5 more balls to get to be the
Yeah, it
champion.
should be there now.
Yeah.
Only the 4 is
The tricky one.
the 4 is the key ball. To be
But
fair.
she's going to leave the 4 to last ball.
Yeah, that's an option.
Yeah,
You're right.
definitely leave it the last ball. Stop ball and take the 8 into the middle. Oh, look at the speed of the table.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lethal.
Yeah.
It's like lightning.
They're playing pinball, yeah?
You play pinball as well?
Why do I look that young? I know what a pinball machine looks like.
So I feel that she's going to take the 4, you know.
I think so. Yeah.
Perfect. She has to be careful with the 8 though. Doesn't want to touch it. She should be okay. So the 4 ball to go through to the final. In fact, we're just moments away.
Just got another 2 balls up there.
Beautiful. Oh,
Beautiful, look at that.
on behalf of Qatar Billiard Federation, on behalf of Joy and my amazing assistant today, it's been an amazing tournament. We hope you enjoyed it. Is there anything you like to say before we go?
Oh, not really. You know, I just hope you guys enjoyed HEYBALL. Yeah, we're first time out in Qatar, right? So everybody's learning, and we stay tuned for the next tournament. The men's finals is after this, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, and I'm not exactly sure. Oh, something's went wrong here.
Oh,
Did you see that?
how did that happen?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, she's playing for time. Keyboard to be cleaned.
You think so?
Yeah, because you have 40 seconds to shot
Oh, okay.
and a timeout, so that's a minute gone.
Do you think people just try to make excuses for themselves when they run out of position and then start asking the referee to clean the ball?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, I do that.
I just play the time down.
I just try to look professional and I do that. And it's like, oh, yeah, something wrong with the ball, must be.
Oh, what I do is when I miss,
Yeah.
did you see the kick I had? Every time I miss, I had a kick. Honestly, I just blame anything and everything. Somebody
Yeah.
moved.
Yeah, everything aside from ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, there she is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you very much, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye bye.